What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotics, bringing you our round 2 battle, the semi-finals for the IBL Season 7. We are 1 win away from making it back to the finals, 2 wins away from completing our revenge season. But before we do continue with that, I do want to say, guys, thank you so much. We ended up hitting 900 subscribers last week, actually before the the quarterfinals battle went up. So I did want to say thank you again. And at this time, like that I'm recording this, we're at like 915 already, which is insane. You guys are incredible, so thank you so much. And if you guys want to join the Ocean, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And of course, I have a Discord server, it's linked in the description as well. Tons of fun stuff happen there, discussion, so make sure to join the Discord server if you are interested. But let's go ahead and talk about this battle, the semi-final battle against Sven and his Uppsala Umbreon. We 5-0'd him last time. Now, the 5-0 was kind of misleading because he misplayed with his Machamp. Instead of Gmaxing with his AV Machamp, he ended up just going for a regular attack and not Gmaxing, and that ended up being a problem for him because instead of allowing my Inteleon to just run through his team, he basically could have stopped that in its tracks, which is unfortunate. But at the end of the day, I don't think it mattered too much. I think we had enough momentum going on that we could have definitely picked up the win. Even though he did misplay, we probably would have won like maybe 2 or 3-0, I'd say. But nonetheless, it was still a very scary situation to have. AV Machamp, Flame War Machamp, those are very scary mons. The EXCADRILL with Magnet Rise, Swords Dance, Earthquake, Iron Head, or Rock Slide is very scary to deal with. A Curse Body Pressing Gigalith is very strong. It's super hard to deal with. Volcarona is tough. If Azumarill comes, I expect it to be either very bulky with a Choice Band or very bulky with an Assault Vest. The Mandibuzz is definitely a possibility. It did not come last time. Instead, the Boltund came last time with the Machamp and those first 4 mons that I mentioned. Mandibuzz is solid because with its defense investment, it can actually take Facades decently well. It actually is not 2 KO'd by Facade from a Guts boosted Adamant Machamp, which is insane. It is 2 KO'd by close combat, but depending on my investment, he could outspeed me, and that could be problematic. Regardless, it is definitely a possibility with heavy-duty boots, defog, foul play, knockoff, U-turn, roost, moves like that. You guys get it. It's Mandibuzz. It's basically doing the exact same thing all the time. Then there's Dragalge. Dragalge is another definite possibility. I think this thing might be one of the actual things that does come instead of the Boltund because it provides him with a water resist outside of Azumarill, so he can allow that to be a lot more offensive. Provides him with momentum with Flip Turn. It is super especially defensive, so it can take Air Streams, it can take Ice Beams if I was running the same Choice Specs set that I was running last time in our matchup. Indeedee has not come to any mocks, did not come to our last game. Boltund has not come to any mocks, but it came to the last game, so we have to be ready for it, and we definitely are. Dusknoir has not come to any mocks or the last game, and THWACKEY, same thing. Even though THWACKEY has not come to anything, I have to be prepared just in case. That thing can be very, very problematic. I'm not bringing the Scyther this time around, and that's a bit of a problem because the THWACKEY can just come in and be problematic on me, and I can't just click U-turn against it. But the fact that he didn't bring it last time makes me think, and he did not bring the Mandibuzz or the Dragalge as well, makes me think that those 2 are more likely to come than the THWACKEY, if anything's going to be replacing the Boltund. But I do think the Machamp and the first 4 mons you see on the layout, the Drill, the Gigalith, the Volcarona, and the Azumarill are 100% brings. I would be very surprised if any one of those did not come to the game. But we'll see what happens, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into the team builder portion. So for this, the first mod I wanted to bring was my Inteleon. Originally, I was running an Assault Vest set, which let me come in on the Volcarona, and if it's at +3, even +4, I think it was, and I'm Gmax, a Giga Drain will not KO me, which is huge. And because I was running also, instead of Focus Energy on this set, I was running Aqua Jet, we guarantee KO'd a max HP Volcarona with Aqua Jet, as long as he was not Pasho Berry, because even if he was boosted like +4, because we were going for max Hydro Scythe that was a physical attack off of an Aqua Jet, it's still 160 base power. We guarantee get that KO. That was definitely something I was looking forward to doing. So we were going to go that route, but at the end of the day, in the mocks, it just didn't seem impressive, and I felt like the best chance I was going to have at winning this rematch was to set up with my Inteleon and kind of go for a game, because if I'm running an AV set, Azumarill becomes a problem. Special Defensive Mandibuzz becomes a problem. Dragalge becomes a problem, especially if it's Assault Vest or Yache Berry. So I felt like I had to go with the Scope Lens critting route. It was kind of the best play to have. This set has speed for the Volcarona, which is solid. It's pretty much all I really needed for it. Other than that, the next fastest mon is like, it's a pretty huge jump. It's from the Volcarona all the way up to the Boltund, and Boltund is faster than me, so I felt like, you know what, I just might as well go speed for that, and I feel comfortable with that enough, I guess. If he's Adamant Boltund, fine. I don't feel too worried about that, especially since I'm bring my Crocodile this time around. So that's fine. But at the end of the day, it's a very strong set. We are modest. We just crit everything with our Scope Lens and our Focus Energy, and we kind of go for a game. It's really, really tough for him to beat us. Ice Beam serves 2 roles. The first role is to make it so that we hit the Dragalge and the Mandibus for super effective damage. We also will be removing the sand from the field if we go for max, I think it's max Hailstorm? Max Hailstorm, that's it. And we end up doing enough damage to something, and at the same time, let's say we can't guarantee an air slash boost. Let's say we do go for the Snipe Shot, the max Hydro Snipe to KO like the Volcarona. Then we go for the max Hydro Snipe as he brings in the Gigalith to weaken that thing. It survives. I can then go for my max Hailstorm because I won't outspeed a plus. I want to speed an EXCADRILL and sand while I'm at +1. So I felt like that's the best way to go about it. It's a really niche situation, but if that's what it is, that's what it has to be. So we're going to kind of go with that, and we don't necessarily need the speed for anything else other than the Boltund. But again, if Boltund doesn't come, hey, better for me regardless. This set is not OHKO'd by Admin Thwackey's Banded Grassy Glide, and like I said, we crit any Pokemon with, well, we crit every Pokemon, and we KO any Pokemon with a crit, as long as it's not Assault Vest or Yachi Berry in the case of the Dragalge or even the Mandibuzz. So yeah, I'm very comfortable with this set, and move on to our next one, which is going to be our Rotom Heat with dual screens. I have not had a mock with this variation of the Rotom yet. Originally, I was Volt Switch, Foul Play, Thunderbolt, and T-Wave. The reason I was running Thunderbolt was because I was kind of confident he was going to run either a Substitute or a Safeguarding Volcarona. Safeguard Volcarona was something that was run in OU for a long time to deal with Rotom Heat, which was one of its best checks, and it was solid, but I decided to go a different route. I wanted to go with Thunderbolt because it would break the sub from max HP, which was very nice, but I went with this instead, and what this allows me to do is to guarantee that with the screens up, we can set up with Inteleon and go for game. I don't expect anything to be running Roar or Whirlwind or Dragon Tail. Toxic is definitely a possibility, but if we can really wear things down, we definitely have a good shot at winning outright with the Inteleon. And we definitely have other options that can sit behind a screen and do tons of work. We have our Kyurem, we have our Aegislash, we have our Crocodile, and we have our Machamp, all of which are really strong offensive threats, and we can definitely scare my opponent really, really well with this combination of Pokemon. Moving on though, I should probably actually mention, this thing has speed for anything creeping an Adamant Machamp or a timid Dragalge. We also take a Jolly Guts boosted Machamp's Close Combat, which is extremely important for us to take that hit. That way we know right away, okay, is he adamant? No. Is he jolly? Okay, we'll find out right away based on if we outspeed it or not. That's very important for us to do. We can reflect up, make sure to take that hit, Volt Switch out, be a general annoyance, and just really cause problems for my opponents. Foul Play is there because it hits EXCADRILL like Overheat does, but it doesn't lower my special attack stat like Overheat would, meaning it's a lot easier for me to do damage to something like the Volcarona, the Gigalith, the Azumarill even. But yeah, that is our Rotom Heat. Moving on to our next mon, it is going to be our Machamp. Machamp has such an amazing matchup this week. It is so strong. It did wonders against the team last time around. The plan worked out perfectly. The plan last time was get Scyther in, on something, click U-turn as he definitely goes into one of either the EXCADRILL or the Gigalith, most likely the Gigalith, and then I basically just click buttons with Machamp, because at that point my Flame Orb pops, and I'll be able to get my Gust boost and just run through his team. That's what happened. Last time I was able to get a knockoff on his Boltund on the switch and get the KO on that because he had nothing else he wanted to sack, so I felt very solid. Even though I think that was the only KO it got, it was still very valuable to the team, really making it hard for him to decide, okay, I want to bring my Gigalith now, I can't do that, he has momentum. It made it really tough, but at the end of the day, it's a very strong set. Same one we're running last time in terms of moves. Knockoff, Close Combat, Ice Punch, Facade hits my opponent's entire team for incredible damage. Close Combat is there because it obviously wrecks pretty much everything outside of the Azumarill, the Volcarona, and the Dusknoir. Everything else gets kind of nuked by Facade, Ice Punch, and Knockoff, so I feel very confident in our moves here. We are running a Jolly Nature. Last time we were running Adamant with speed for, I believe it was Adamant Azumarill. We've changed it now, we're running Jolly with enough speed for anything creeping Adamant Machamp or Jolly Azumarill, and we just have like a little bit extra there, so in case he's running a Machamp with speed for Adamant Machamp, I will be able to outspeed it and get the KO on that if it's at like 50% and it's not Gmaxed. Well, no, if it's at like 80%, we're not Gmaxed, but if it's at like 40% and Gmaxed, we definitely get the KO with the Facade. Very useful there. We also still take the exact same calcs that we did before. Funny enough, it's the exact same spread we had, just instead of being Adamant, we're Jolly. So it's a big dip in our attack stat, but at the end of the day, it's a much needed investment in speed that we have to take advantage of. Still comes in on Gigalith and gets a KO. Definitely got to take advantage of that because I can just Close Combat and nuke something. If he goes into pretty much anything, I'm in a good position. Because if he goes into the Mandibuzz, let's say, Close Combat will 2 KO that thing, and that's huge. I definitely need to take advantage of that. For sure, he goes into Azumarill, can't risk losing that. It's an Inteleon check. Can't risk going into Volcarona, losing that thing. So this is going to be our Machamp. Our next mon number, I believe this is mon number 4, is going to be our Kyurem. Kyurem is the same set as last time, surprise, except we have a different EV distribution. We have Freeze Dry and Earth Power because it hits my opponent's team for incredible damage. Earth Power nukes the EXCADRILL, the Gigalith, especially if it's not in sand. It hits the Dragalge as well, even though we're probably going to be going for Freeze Dry on that. Freeze Dry hits the Mandibuzz, and Rock Slide specifically hits the Volcarona. That's why we're running Rock Slide. We want to make sure we get the KO on that thing so it's not too threatening. But Berry is there, so we're not OHKO'd by an EXCADRILL that's been boosted up with a Life Orb, and its Iron Head is just not going to be problematic for us. Roost for longevity. If we bring this thing in on like a weakened Dragalge, we can just roost up our HP if absolutely necessary. But at the end of the day, we're probably going to be only clicking Roost if we're behind screens. That's going to be the most likely outcome for us. The issue with this set, and I really like the set, I really do, but the issue is that Gigalith can come in, sponge the Earth Power, and really kind of shrug it off, even though it's got really pitiful special defense. It's because it's going to be in sand, and it could have tons of HP. The biggest difference I made in terms of the EV spread was instead of having speed for Indeedee male, we have speed for Indeedee female. He does not have Indeedee male. I don't know why I prepped as if he did, but it didn't hurt us last time. This time around, Indeedee female. We also speed for EXCADRILL and speed for Modest Volcarona on top of that, so we'll be able to know if we outspeed that thing. It is definitely Modest. We take 1 Timid plus 2 Flamethrower or Bug Buzz from the Volcarona. We take a +1 Fire Blast, but not a +2 Fire Blast. That's important for us to know. And we also take 2 Jolly Boltons Play Roughs if it is not Life Orb. I do expect it to be Life Orb, but last time around he was like leftovers with Flame Charge and Bulk Up, I think it was. So yeah, I felt pretty comfortable with this set. Moving on, Mon number 5 is our Aegislash. This is one that cleaned up the game for us last time around, taking the Earthquake from the EXCADRILL because of our Shucka Berry, firing off close combat and getting the KO. Rock Slide is there because it OHKOs the Volcarona, forcing it to KO me. It cannot set up on me, which is huge. Cannot allow it to set up. It's just way too scary. Aegislash is nice, but not the end-all be-all because it is weak to so much on my opponent's team. King Shield is there to weaken something like, I don't know, maybe he expects something, maybe he expects my Rotom to come in or something, and he goes for Iron Head with his EXCADRILL on my Aegislash. King Shield, weaken his attack by 1 stage. Same deal with the, I guess, flip turn on the Dragalge, hits the Machamp as well, which is very solid. Getting the weakening of its stats there is nice to have. And we do have a pretty fast Aegislash here. We have speed for Adamant Azumarill. We also take a +6 Aqua Jet from the Adamant Azumarill. And like I said before, we want to force the Volcarona to attack us so it cannot set up, so I can set up myself with my Inteleon. Moving on to Mon number 5, it is going to be our Crocodile. This is the only new addition to this entire week. Why did I replace Scyther, you may ask? The biggest reason is that Scyther just didn't provide enough. It was kind of obvious what I was going to be doing. He might think it's possible to run a very speedy Scarf EXCADRILL with Mold Breaker, or maybe he decides to just run Rock Slide, and that's his way to hit both of my ground immunities, because he'll have Mold Breaker to hit my Rotom, Mold Breaker Earthquake rather to hit my Rotom, or he will have Rock Slide hit that too. So I felt it was probably best to bring a way to check, I guess pseudo check the EXCADRILL without bringing my Scyther, which is 4 times weak to Rock. So what this does is it intimidates the EXCADRILL, which is nice, lowering its attack by 1 stage if he ends up going for the Swords Dance on the expected switch. Okay, that sucks, but we still take a Jolly Life Orb EXCADRILLs +1 Earthquake, or if he does not go for the Swords Dance, we take 2 -1 Earthquakes. Need to make sure we have that in the back just to be safe. Assault Vest is there because I'm kind of making this a bit of a blanket check to a lot of different things, and that's probably a mistake, but I decided to go with the Assault Vest because it also forces the Volcarona to just attack me. It can't set up. If it decides to attack me, we'll probably take the hit. He didn't run Bug Buzz on his Volcarona last time. He actually had Fiery Dance, Hyper Beam, Giga Drain, and Quiver Dance. I expect probably Giga Drain, or not Giga Drain, but what is the move called? Hyper Beam to replace with Substitute or Safeguard or something along those lines, and I feel pretty confident we can take the hit. I don't think he's going to run Bug Buzz again. My team wasn't really weak to it last time. I don't think he's going to feel the need to, so that's basically it, yeah. Earthquake hits the Drill, the Gigalith hits the Dragalge as well. Rock Tomb hits pretty much everything else to weaken, to lower the speed. We still OHKO the Volcarona, so in case he switches out into something, we'll have speed control at least a little bit. Knock off for getting rid of items, of course. Dragon Tail for anything setting up on me, like maybe I guess there really isn't nothing that's going to set up on me. It's just in case maybe he runs a Magnet Rise EXCADRILL and I just go for the Dragon Tail to get that thing out of my face. But yeah, that is going to be our Crocodile. That is going to be our team. I am very nervous for this battle, guys. I really am. I really want to get the win and go back to the finals, but I think it's going to be the toughest matchup, or the toughest battle we're going to have to play the rest of the way, probably the entire season. Last week was definitely tough, and we did win partly because of a misplay on my opponent's part by just continuously subbing, but also the fact that we won the last game is a huge benefit to my opponent, because we showed out. I said in that game, I do not want to play Sven again, and because of that, I'm going to bring one of my better teams. And I did. I brought a really good team. You guys can see I did not make many switches. I did not make many changes. We'll see what happens, guys. This has been a long-ass team, so I appreciate you guys sticking around for it. If you guys skip to the battle, cool with me. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy the battle. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I am nervous as hell, but let's do it. One more win to get to the finals, baby. Let's go. All right, everyone. Kind of surprising here. No Gigalith, no Azu, no Mandibuzz. All right. THWACKEY is here, though. THWACKEY is definitely a problem. We know that. Good news is I have my... good news is I have my... what is it called? Screens. Okay. He could leave with the drill here. If he leaves the drill and I go Rotom, is that a problem? I don't think so because I have my Crook. So I'll just do that. Let's just do it. Leading with Rotom. He brings the Indeedee and the THWACKEY and the Boltund, none of which came to my mocks. If he wins this game, I would not be surprised if it's off the back of those guys. I also would not be surprised if the biggest thing he brought, like screens or something on Indeedee. THWACKEY is there specifically for the Inteleon, 100%, 100%. So definitely scary. He has rocks on one Pokemon, and that is the EXCADRILL. He has Defog on Volcarona potentially, and he has Spin on potentially the Drill as well. Let's do it. IBL finals, semifinals, Drill. Okay. We know this thing is Mold Breaker. Yeah, so that's fine. I'm just gonna switch out and go into Crook. He could set up his rocks here. If he sets up his rocks, he sets up his rocks. So be it. This could just definitely be a Mold Breaker Drill to get up rocks against Xatu as well. But yeah, that's fine with me. At the end of the day, like, he doesn't really have a switch into Crook right now because I can knock off the band on the THWACKEY. That's really it's only ground resist. So yeah, I feel good. I feel good about that. I really feel good about that, and I don't really have to go for anything other than EQ. So we're gonna switch out. We're gonna get the Intimidate off on the EXCADRILL, as we'll see what he's gonna go for. Probably rocks, I'd imagine. Maybe a Swords Dance. Stealth Rock. Okay, that's unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. It sucks, but again, it's not bad. I have Kyurem is weak to hazards, which sucks. Yeah, but it's okay. I don't think he has any switch into this thing, so I'm gonna go for a knockoff. If he goes into the Machamp, he loses his Flame Orb, he loses his Assault Vest. What does he switch out into? THWACKEY? No, that's the Volcarona. Okay, so we are Assault Vest here. Let's see if he burns us, which would suck. No burn, nice, and he was Charcoal. I'm just gonna go for a Rock Tomb here. Maybe he goes for a Quiver Dance expecting a switch. Oh, I just realized I'm not Boots on Rotom anymore. That sucks. That really hurts too. Giga Drains. Shit, we are Assault Vest. We should take this. Easily, I might add. Wow. We'll take that for sure. Let's go for the Rock Tomb here. We connect, and down goes the Volcarona. That is huge early on. Makes life a lot easier for a lot of my team, which is great. That is awesome. THWACKEY is a thing. THWACKEY is a thing. Oh my god. Oh boy. Okay. Diddy, that is the THWACKEY. Oh boy. He could definitely just U-turn here. U-turn is a phenomenal play if he does go for it. But if I just go into Rotom here, and he probably goes for a... he goes for something, I guess. If he goes into EXCADRILL or something off a U-turn, that's fine with me. If he goes into and he U-turns into Machamp, I set up a Reflect. Yeah, we'll see. But does he go for Grassy Glide here? Does he U-turn? What is his play? He U-turns out. Yeah. 118 down to 103. Let's take a look at that calc. Okay, so we have Rotom. That's 15 points of health against THWACKEY. Grassy Terrain, level 50s. It's U-turn. That is banned. That is choice banned. Okay. Oh, no, that's under Royal. No, he is not banned. Okay. He is not banned. Interesting. Okay. Under Terrain, if I go to EXCADRILL, he probably has Stomping Tantrum or something, or like, he has something. I'm going to go back into Crook here. We're going to get the drop. And we'll see what he wants to do. Swords Dance. Ground move. What's the play? What's the play? High horsepower. That makes sense. 129 down to 168. Okay, down to 68. 129 down to 68. Calc. Whoops, wrong calculator. Calculator. Okay. 129 minus 68 is 61. Okay, so if I go EXCADRILL, level 50, max attack, Stomping Tantrum against my Crocodile with Intimidate. Stomping Tantrum does... Oh, he's Adamant. He's got to have, like, charcoal as well. Not charcoal, soft sand or something, too. Okay, let's see. In terrain, Earthquake does not KO. Do I go for a knockoff here? I think knockoff is my play again, so I'm going to do that. He switches out. Did he? Okay, I'm fine with that. We're going to get rid of this thing's band. We'll get rid of his band, which is cool with me. Getting rid of this thing's choice band is a definite... Oh, it's in a violet, too. It's not even a band. Okay. Oh, no, I said it wasn't banned. I was calculating with the Royal Veil on for some reason. But that's fine. If I go into you, do I just get messed up? I don't think so. Because I can wear down... I can wear down the Machamp. I can wear down the Machamp pretty well. Because I kind of want to keep this around to take a hit from EXCADRILL. If I just stay in, is that a bad thing? I won't drop. Let's stay in, and we'll go for the Rock Tomb in case he U-turns out to something else. We'll see. He U-turns, okay. We're at 92. We eat it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'll take that. What is getting its speed dropped? If he goes into Machamp and he doesn't pop his Flame Orb, then I'm going for a knockoff again. 100%. Should make THWACKEY a little bit bigger. Its leaf is getting cut off. Okay. Drill. Okay, so its speed is dropped by 1 stage now. Okay, EXCADRILL at -1. And Jolly, we will outspeed. We will outspeed. So let's just go ahead and fire off another knockoff. Get rid of this thing's item. He is at neutral now, which sucks, but it's fine. Switches out. Back into THWACKEY. Back into THWACKEY. This thing is going to be annoying as hell. Oh, we crit him there, don't we? We don't even crit him, wow. Oh, yes, it's a violet, what am I saying? The first it was a violet, at least. Okay. No more terrain, so it's not a priority move. Let's just switch out. Oh, he outsped me last time, didn't he? So, he's got to be fast. Let's see, THWACKEY. Grassy terrain. Oh, it's 80 base speed. That's speedy, yeah. I'm just going to go back into Rotom here and play that risk that he goes for a grass move here or a knockoff or something. No, what am I saying? He just U-turns. Oh, that was a dumb mistake. That hurts. That hurts, that hurts, that hurts. I can pretty much say with confidence that he's not Scarf on his drill, but yeah, he U-turned out. Okay. I have one more switch in with this. I have to bring it in on something I know I can outspeed to get yeah, I need to get something I can outspeed. 100%. 100%. It's okay, though. It's okay. I think what I'm going to do here is he's probably going to go into Drill. I'm going to sack off my Crook, and then I go into Machamp. This is a really interesting game. Yeah, because that, honestly, we'll be able to take the hit. So I'm going to go into Crook. We're not going to get any damage off on the Drill, which sucks. That was not what I wanted to do. But we get rid of a potential band on the THWACKEY, which is amazing. We're just going to be in a good spot. We're going to be in a good spot. Yeah. I feel good about this. So we get the Intimidate off. Don't go for Swords Dance here. That would suck. High horsepower. Okay. So down goes the Crook. That's fine. Crook was a really big annoyance to his team. It got a KO. And at this point, I go hard into Machamp. Okay, so where's my Machamp? We are not burned. And against a, what is this thing called? This is called a, I'm trying to think of the name of it, EXCADRILL. Level 50, -1 with high horsepower. High horsepower -1 does less than half if he's jolly. He can't, okay, if he's expecting a close combat, what does he go into? If he goes Bolt Hunt, am I fucked? Let me think. I think I just fire off the close combat and I go from there. So let's just do it. Let's just do the close combat here. Because he'll be at neutral after. Is he, okay, fine. We don't flinch. Amazing. And down goes the EXCADRILL. That is huge. That's huge for us. Okay, that's great for Rotom. That's great for Rotom. Okay. We need to get the Rotom in against the Machamp or against the THWACKEY, because THWACKEY's attack shouldn't do too much to me. Rotom Heat, THWACKEY, Grassy Terrain, Grassy Glide. Actually, that does a chunk. That is a lot. Oh my god. Bruthus. I want to keep this around. I want to keep it around. How much does Machamp take from THWACKEY? 45 to 54. It's too much. I'm just gonna go for the Facade here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Facade here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Psychic Fangs. That's fine. We're gonna drop. Is he Life Orb? He's not Life Orb. Okay. Where's my... Oops, what did I get rid of? I got rid of Inteleon. Oops. Okay. I can go into Aegislash here. Right? Right? Do I go Cure him? Let's take a look at Bolt Hunt here. Come on now. Bolt Hunt. All-out attacker. We know it's not Life Orb. How much does Kyurem do to you with Earth Power? Earth Power is an OHKO if he's got no investment. If I lose this, am I fucked? Am I screwed if I lose this thing? I have Aegislash, which can weaken anything. Let's do that. Let's go Aegislash. Let's go Aegislash. I just realized Psychic Fangs breaks. That breaks screens. Okay. He could go hard into the Indeedee. I think what I need to do is get Chip on this thing. I could fire off the Rock Slide here. Or go for Close Combat. And I think Close Combat would be the play. Hits everything neutrally. So we'll do that. Hits everything neutrally. I'm not gonna lie, it's not this game's not looking the best right now. I'm not feeling so confident about it right now. He subs. Okay. He subs. Sub bulk up Flame Charge. Positive about it. Or sub Flame Charge. Psychic Fang. Not even Flame Charge. Bolt Hunt, it doesn't have that. If I go to my Aegislash, we're in Blade form. We're at -1 attack right now. He's leftovers. Fire Fang KOs me. Thunder Fang KOs me. Psychic Fang does not KO me. He could definitely expect the Shadow Claw here. He could definitely expect the King Shield here. I'm going to go for the Shadow Claw though. I don't have any reason not to. As he bulk ups. Okay, that's fine. So bulk up. Is he missing Fire Fang? Or Thunder Fang? That did nothing. That did nothing. Oh my god, this thing is so bulky. Let's go for that close combat. I'm doing this because I want to make sure that I don't just die. He either doesn't have Flame Charge, or he doesn't have Fire Fang, or Thunder Fang. One of the two. This is interesting. It's a 50-50 here again. Do I go for sub? Do I go for King's Shield? I'm not letting this thing get up sub. I'm not. As he subs up again. We're going to break this sub. Not letting you get up a sub, buddy. Not letting you get up a sub. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening. He's at +1. I'm at -2. Psychic Fang will KO me. Do I make the play here and go for the King's Shield? If I make this play... Okay, let me think. If I don't make this play, and I go for close combat, he KOs me, he's at +1. I might still just lose. If he's behind a sub, I do lose. I'm going to say fuck it and make the play. If we lose this game, we lose this game. So be it. Please tell me you went for an attack. Psychic Fang me, baby. Psychic Fang me. Psychic Fangs me, come on. Nice. We got him. We got him, boys. We got him. The bait. And now we're in shield mode as well. So Thunder Fang is not going to KO. It's going to do nothing. It's going to do 61 to 72%. He's at +1 defense though. What if he has like a ton of HP investment? Shadow Claw always breaks the sub. So I might as well go for the Shadow Claw. Right? No, I'm going to close combat. I'm going to close combat here. What am I saying? I'm close combating. There's no reason for me not to. As he Thunder Fangs again. Solid damage. Stance change. Close combat comes out. Do we KO? Oh, so close. He is so bulky. He has so much defense. It is insane how much defense he has. Like, it is incredible how much defense he has. Either way, I'm going to close combat again. I have to. Can't risk him going for another workup. I'm getting to plus, or a bulk up, I'm getting to +1. So we'll see what he does. He is so fat. Like, this thing has 69 HP and 60 defense. Thunder Fang. So he gets the KO. Okay. He's at neutral. Where is Inteleon? If I Gmax here, I don't think I win it. How much does Curum take from a Psychic Fangs? We chew the Psychic Fangs. It is 28 to 33. 28 to 33. My lord. My lord, that is nuts. I don't think I roost here. There's no reason for me to do it. Because if I roost, he just goes into Machamp anyways. Like that's what happens. He just goes into Machamp anyways after the fact. But I'm just gonna Earth Power here. As he Psychic Fangs me. Yeah, there's nothing, see? So we KO the Boltund after it caused massive problems to our team. 3 to 3. Machamp is very free here. We'll find out right now if he is, if he's, what is it called, Assault Vest. Freeze Dry, if he has no investment and he's not Assault Vest, is 40 to 47. Damn. That's crazy. That is crazy. F. Okay. Indeedy. Is it scarfed? It might be scarfed. So in DD female. We'll find out right now if it's scarfed. If it is scarf and he goes for expanding force, he does at the very most, he KOs me guaranteed if he's timid scarf. Freeze dry does the most amount of damage to it. I'm going to go for the freeze dry. We'll see if he's scarf right now. He is scarf. He wins the game. Because Inteleon, yeah, GG to Sven. Our season's going to end here. Honestly, guys, this is what I mean when I say the opposing team, the team that loses the rematch, will have loses the game will have the advantage in the rematch. This is what I mean. He's gonna win the game here. Good on him. He prepped well, but that's why I'm not a fan of the whole rematch system in Draft League. What are you gonna do though? What are you gonna do? He played well. He prepped well. Let's just Gigantamax and go for the. Does Airstream even KO it? I mean, Airstream's my best play regardless. So, because I'll outspeed it again after. I'll just go for the Airstream here. So, it is what it is. Inteleon should pick up one final KO on the season, but it looks like he's not even going to need his Gmax MACHAMP to beat us, which is rough. But that just shows, like, low tier power is good. But again, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Rematches, super unfortunate. The fact that he had a THWACKEY, specifically because he had a THWACKEY, is the reason he's going to be able to win this game and clutch it out. Honestly, that is the biggest reason. The THWACKEY is huge benefit for him. Oh my god, that did so much damage. There's no way that should have done that much damage. How did it do that much damage? Doesn't make sense to me. Does not make sense to me. Whatever, let's max Hydro Snipe here. It says 52 to 62. If he's modest, 68% at most. Whatever. I mean, doesn't matter. We're going to go down 2-0, guys. Maybe 1-0, maybe 1-0, but losing our, losing, that sucks, oh man. Losing our Aegislash there is unfortunate. I'm trying to think if I'd gone hard into, I don't know, I just didn't make the right 50-50s there. So we're going to pick up the loss here. That sucks. He Grassy Glides. Our season is going to come to an end, guys. I hope you enjoyed this season of the IBL. It's unfortunate, but what are you going to do? He played really well. He prepped really well. And I'll say it for the third time, but this is why the person who loses the other matchup, especially the person who loses the other matchup, has an advantage. I'm going to say this man got really lucky that he 6-0'd D-Ray the week after we smoked him, because without that, he would not have made playoffs. That's rough. And if I was Boots on this Rotom instead, I didn't even get a chance to get my screens. If I was Boots Rotom, I think I could have actually done it. And that's a very, very small oversight that changed and it ends up costing me the game. GG to Sven. Our season comes to an end. We lose 2-0. Make sure you're going to show him some love, guys. He picks up the win. And, whoops, no, THWACKEY's still around. THWACKEY got the final kill. Rotom Heat is gone. And that is going to be it, guys. No more IBL. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. You guys still have NCP going up on Sundays now, so make sure to stick around for that. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Sven is a good player. Sven's a good player. Do I think he's better than us? No. Do I think he deserved to win? Yeah, he had a really good team. Okay, he got the win. GG's. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like on the video. Of course, just comment down below what your favorite part of this season was. Inteleon was incredible, but was not enough to carry us to the W this time around. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all next time.